All right.
Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Games Are Hard. This is a conversational video game podcast brought to you by myself, Stephan Reilly, the wonderfully beautiful Sean Harrison, the infamous Roberto El Tigre, our lovely best beard in the business, Lukas Peters, and special guest this week is Toyin. All right.
Short name?
Toyin, what's your last name for the wonderful viewers out there?
It's Oteri.
I say my name, short name.
Roberto Javier Esqueres El Tigre. Alright, glad that we got out of the way. So, last week, also for everyone, we're playing Banjo-Kazooie through Rare Replay, a classic Rare game from the Nintendo 64. Kickstarted the collectathon platformer that invaded video games for a couple years.
That generation.
That whole generation, pretty much. Donkey Kong 64, Super Mario 64 to an extent, Banjo-Tooie, Conker. So, Robert.
Yes.
Last Friday, there was a Nintendo Direct. Last Thursday.
There
was a Nintendo Direct. A lot of stuff happened. This Nintendo Direct was 41 minutes long, which is pretty long for a Nintendo Direct compared to other ones.
It's about average.
Compared to the 2-minute Pokemon Nintendo Direct.
Compared to that Direct, it was long, but that Direct was short.
That
Direct
sucked. Sucked.
2 minutes, really?
Yeah.
Well, no.
It was
like
3 minutes.
5 minutes. But like the only thing that mattered was like 10 seconds.
Alright, for those of us uncultured at home, what is a Nintendo Direct?
It's directly to you, all the Nintendo news that you need.
From Nintendo.
From Nintendo.
There's no like media in the way.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
So,
It is. So, Star Fox Zero is coming April 22nd to the Wii U. It's going to cost $59.99 physically or $49.99 digitally.
that's
That's
American
a
price.
US dollars.
I like that. Oh, so $60 for... No.
Yeah, so about
60,
$79.99 Canadian or $69.99 digitally Canadian.
Why the
With
why the
Project
difference?
Card, right?
They're making it cheaper digitally, just as a why not buy it digitally thing, I guess.
Alright.
No, but the physical version, you get Project Guard with it, right? And then the digital version, you just get it, right?
The digital version sells Guard and Zero separately.
But
That's why they're both cheaper.
Okay, there
The
you
only
go.
way to get a physical version of Star Fox Guard is by purchasing the packaged version of Star Fox Zero. Or the game can be purchased from Nintendo eShop for $14.99.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Lucas, you heard of a
Yeah.
small game called Paper Mario?
No. Yes, I have.
Paper Mario Color Splash coming to the Wii U later in 2016. You excited?
I was excited when I heard leaks about it, and then it turned out to be similar to Sticker Star, which I did not like.
Why didn't you like Sticker Star?
Cause I mean, okay, it still kept like the turn-based battles, but a lot of it was like the turn-based battles were based on the stickers that you collected, which I mean I didn't personally like, and it's gonna end up being similar where you have to collect cards and you have to, but when you collect cards you have to like use paint to actually use any of your cards, which I kind of find sort of interesting. Like that might redeem the game for me, sort of. And also like there's also like some sort of rumors that the cards themselves will actually end up like being like you can only bring so many into your battles, which would be pretty cool. Like you would have loadouts for like specific battles and stuff. That would be pretty awesome.
So you have hope for Super League?
I have some hope, but
Paper
I'm
Mario
not.
Color Splash.
Yes, I'm not expecting much from this one, but oh man, it'd be amazing if they blew my expectations out the water.
Alright. Super Mario Maker has over 6.2 million courses. There's also a free update coming tomorrow that adds Super Expert Mode to 100 Mario Challenge and 12 new Mystery Mushroom costumes. Also a bunch of new shake a thing and it turns into a different item. This is cool. I'm glad they're still supporting Mario Maker.
Like the keys.
Like the keys.
Yeah.
You can make door keys.
So you can have progression now without the huge progression machine.
Yes.
I love the progression machine. The checkmark machine.
I saw that was pretty great.
The most hotly anticipated Nintendo game of 2016, Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games.
I can't wait.
It's coming
Is that a real game?
June 24th.
Oh, it's beautiful.
The trailer
It
was
does
gross.
look beautiful,
The whole game
but-
looks gross.
but
I don't like
That's
any
a
of
trailer.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what? Okay, you played them?
it. I've played 2008 and I've played London.
You played in the winter. Okay, so this
I
is
played the
summer.
winter. I played the winter
I
one.
played the Vancouver one.
Okay, yeah, I played that one. I didn't play the London one. I don't know. They're all right, but they're all the same. So
They are.
yeah.
Robert, Splatoon is getting more updates.
Oh, yeah.
Today, balances some gear abilities to improve lesser-based ones.
Yep, that sounds
Tweaks
good.
to matchmaking, ranked battles, and Splatfest aims to improve the overall user experience. And another update arrives in 2 waves. The first in April will adjust some existing weapons and add some set recommendations as Sheldon picks.
Yes, the fresh,
The
this
fresh,
Squiffer.
The fresh Squiffer.
Oh, I'm excited for that. It's got the.
Are you going to use the fresh Squiffer, Robert?
I am definitely going to try it. I like the Squiffer, but I don't know. It's the Squiffer. I feel is just not a very good weapon.
No.
No.
Toyin, you play Splatoon at all?
I have yet to play it. I want to. It seems pretty cool.
Lucas, what are your thoughts on the Splatoon update?
I mean, I only use like a few weapons, so like the weapon update doesn't like impress me all that much. Although I might find.
Isn't there a new Splattershot Junior, Lucas?
Is there any new weapons that use the bubbler? That's the only reason I'm using the Splattershot Junior still. Like the base one, like without any modification. I could be using like
Paintbrush Nouveau.
I could be using also the slosher buckets, like one of the newer ones has bubbler, but
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah, Slosher's pretty great. That's my main.
I should use that. I should try to use that because that's like I'm assuming it's a lot better.
Yeah.
I mean, it should be.
Anyway, look for that update coming in April. Tokyo Mirage Sessions hashtag FE is like a Fire Emblem
You
mashup.
butchered that name, but all right.
Really.
Something else coming June 24th to the Wii U.
Yay.
I honestly was not interested in this at all.
What is it? It's not Persona. It's the other thing that's.
Looks like Persona.
It's not Persona, but it was the.
Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei. There's your cross, but it doesn't play like either of them, so
Technically,
it's
it is
new.
Persona.
Technically, yeah. So, Tokyo Mirage Sessions coming June 24th to the Wii U, which you know is a nice addition to the Wii U roster for this
Yeah.
year. That was pretty sparse before this direct.
Yeah. I mean, we knew about this, but we didn't know I have a release date.
That horrible looking online game Lost Reavers, free to play online co-op action game where you team up to fight zombies and solve puzzles in the pyramids.
That was a like.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? I don't know.
There's a trailer for this, right?
Yes.
Okay, I got one.
The open beta is launching April 14th, and the full version will come on April 28th, 2 weeks after.
But what's one of the beta?
The beta is to just test the
That's
Probably server load, yeah.
Wait,
I mean,
hold
It's
on.
their first step into free to play.
Hold on.
On the Wii U.
On the Wii U, they've done 3DS stuff.
Well, wait, wasn't there a free to play Wii U thing?
Wii Street U. Yep.
Well,
There it is.
no, not that. The Amiibo tab. Well, that's not really free because you need an Amiibo.
But yeah, it's their first big one. This does look like a.
Yeah.
I think the question needs to be asked: do we really need another free-to-play zombie game,
We
though?
don't.
But do we
On
have
Wii U.
one? Yeah. We don't
So-
have one on Wii U.
From the same direct in 3DS news, Kirby Planet Robobot
Yep.
invades Dreamland.
Yep.
Put him in robot armor. It's basically Kirby Titanfall.
Perfect.
I'm excited. What do you think, Robert?
Okay. Well, it looks like a generic Kirby game, which. I mean,
Kirby's fun.
I like Kirby.
Which
I
doesn't
do,
exist
I
ever
do.
because it's a perfect franchise.
but it's another Kirby game.
It is another
which-
Kirby
and
game.
I haven't even finished.
But
with
this
the
Kirby game
Triple
has
Deluxe.
amiibos. Most notably Waddle Dee, who I will
Okay,
get
yes,
like 5
yes,
of and
yeah,
put everywhere
yeah,
in my house.
Yeah, those are some fresh amiibos.
Metroid Prime Federation Force, still a thing for some reason. Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix. Any Rhythm Heaven fans among you gentlemen?
Oh,
Lucas, why do
man.
you like Rhythm Heaven?
I mean, it reminded me a lot of WarioWare when I played the original or at least the American DS version. When I played that, it reminded me a lot of WarioWare, and I had a lot of fun with that game.
Any other Rhythm Heaven fans? No?
I played it, but no real impression.
100 rhythm games, 30 of which are new to the series for the first time. The other 70 have been selected from previous Rhythm Heaven games. Monster Hunter Generations.
Ooh.
That was available after the direct, wasn't it? Or am I making that up? No, sorry, that was a discounted price on Monster Hunter 4.
Okay.
There's no release date for Monster Hunter Generations. Coming to the 3DS. Any Monster
Just the
Hunter
3DS?
fans?
I am a Monster.
Just the
Well,
3DS.
I'm a pretty bad Monster Hunter fan. I played the original 1 or 2, maybe the whatever one was on PS2. If that is even a real thing, maybe it wasn't.
I believe there is,
Yeah, I played that at my friend's house when I wasn't allowed to have my own video games, and that was like my favorite thing to do as a child ever.
Are you interested in all Monster Hunter Generations?
I would be if I owned a Wii U.
It's
Or
3DS.
I have, or that. If I owned a 3DS, I would be.
Well, you may be purchasing a 3DS soon to play the hit new Art Academy game from Disney.
Ooh.
Launching May 13th.
Yeah.
You can draw Cinderella and put sparkles on her dress.
That's
Oh.
right.
That's what I wanted to put
Oh
on Cinderella's
my,
dress.
yeah.
There's more sparkles. Bravely Second End Layer. Coming March 10th. To Best Buy. Wait. The demo comes March 10th. And the
Wait.
game launches on April 15th.
Maybe second what?
End Layer. It's the second game. Sequel to Bravely Default.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought because I heard a Bravely second, but I didn't know there was like a subtitle to it.
Yeah. So Bravely Default sequel, Bravely Second End Layer, coming April 15th. Demo coming out Thursday.
I mean,
Pick
what
that
they
up.
showed at the direct actually got me kind of excited. But
Did you play Bravely
looked good.
Default?
I did. I played the demo, and that didn't interest me too much. But like, I might give it a second chance
I
now.
know. I played the thing before, the 4 Heroes of Light. It was decent. I don't know. I didn't feel like it was amazing or anything. But
Dragon Quest VII interest any of you?
nope.
Looking okay. Okay.
Game launches in 2016. Alright. And Fire Emblem Fates Revelations is coming to everyone who didn't buy the collector's edition on March 17th.
Oh.
Yep.
So-
I mean, I can't say anything about it yet because I haven't played Revelations, but
So if you've already beat Birthright and Conquest, respect and stay tuned. March 17th for Revelations on the eShop.
unless you play like Steven does, there's no respect there.
No respect whatsoever.
There's gonna be no context for that.
So, Super NES games are coming to the new Nintendo 3DS, which is cool if you have a new 3DS, but I don't. I have an old one, so it's not interesting at all. But starting games, Super Mario World, F-Zero, Pilot Wings, and then later on in March, Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario Kart, and Earthbound, and then second week of April, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, Super Metroid, and Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Quest.
Wait, why is he not on the other?
Because,
Processing power.
yeah, I guess. Because you know how hard it is to run an SNES game.
Yeah.
Because they want your money.
Exactly. Azure Strike Gunvault 2, no idea. Comes out June 1st. Good. Pocket Card Jockey, Solitaire meets horse racing.
Oh boy.
From the beautiful minds that brought you Pokemon comes Pocket Card Jockey.
That almost sounds like a bad translation of Pokemon.
And Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge. This is the latest game.
Did you just?
Is this Diddy Kong here?
That's
Oh,
not.
it is.
That is not Diddy
Are
Kong.
you sure?
Yeah, I'm.
That looks exactly.
A short.
Why
break
would
to the
Wait,
news.
didn't Rare make the DK series?
they made Donkey Kong Country?
Which had a DK in it? Or a
Yeah, it
Diddy?
had Diddy Kong in it, but they didn't make Donkey Kong.
I feel like
And
you're looking at proof
Also-
right there that they might have made him.
also, Nintendo owns Donkey Kong.
See,
so
you'd be a fool to think
This
that
just
that's
in.
not Diddy Kong.
Banjo and Kazooie rips off Donkey Kong Country.
Nah, Banjo and Kazooie create Donkey Kong.
Yep,
They did it
there it
first.
is, confirmed. Boom.
Confirmed on live stream.
Yep. This isn't even live.
No, it's not, but
Might as well.
Anyways,
Anyways, Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge. It's
this actually looks good.
tap an amiibo figure to the gamepad, And then guide one of 811 minis across more than 60 levels, so the one you tap in goes in the game. You can tap any compatible Amiibo figure. Starting March 25th, the game will be available at select retailers as a bonus download code with any Nintendo Amiibo figure, and also will be downloaded for free on April 28th. So I'll check it out, you know, might as well, it's free.
Yeah.
The Isabelle Amiibo comes standalone, thank God, on June 10th. Before, the only way to play it was to buy.
Play it.
Yep.
The only way to get Isabelle was to buy Amiibo Festival, and no one wants to do that.
Nope.
So that was last week's Nintendo Direct. Thoughts?
It's alright.
Did this rejuvenate you at all as a Nintendo fan?
Got me hyped for a couple things.
Not
You holding up for
entire-
NX still? In
yeah.
late
NX.
2017?
No, 2016. It's obviously coming out 2016.
Alright. Next one up. Nintendo's shutting down Mario Kart TV.
Wait, what?
Yes.
What?
Oh, wow.
You can't do that.
That's actually
April
surprising.
4th at 11 p.m. Pacific time, you will no longer be able to access Mario Kart TV.
Wow.
Is this like you can't
That's
even access your own in-game replays?
You won't be able to access the highlight service.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, that's fine.
What's Mario Kart TV?
Mario Kart 8 has a feature called Mario Kart TV where you can save replays and as videos and upload them and look at other people's cool videos.
Cool. But not anymore, I guess.
Not anymore. You may remember Mario Kart TV from the Death Stare GIF that made the rounds. Luigi's
Oh,
Death Stare.
yeah.
That's how they got that.
That's funny.
Yeah. You can return to Aperture Science soon with Valve's new VR game called The Lab.
Ooh.
It's the first official thing from the Portal universe we've gotten since Portal 2. It's pretty exciting. What do you think, Lucas?
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
what about the Vive and how they're creating Portal VR game?
It's more of a demo, but
I mean, whatever can show off the tech the best. I mean, I'm all for it.
yeah.
Like if it can like actually like highlight all of the features and like present it in like a way that'd be like actually fun for like not just developers to play or like to look at, but like for consumers to actually like play, that'd be pretty sweet.
Also probably filled with dozens of Easter eggs for Portal fans.
Whew. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's gonna be like a proper Portal game, I'm assuming.
It'll also confirm Half-Life 3.
That's what I'm
as Sean
saying.
said.
Yeah.
What else would that mean?
Ooh.
Come on.
Valve
I mean,
just, is allergic
okay.
to the number 3.
Yeah,
Well-
Half-Life 2.
Well, this is the third Portal.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Go to
But it's
2.
not Portal 3.
But yeah, well,
it's The Lab.
The Lab.
Oh, it's a different game.
It's a different game.
Different series.
I want to hear, does Cave Johnson make an appearance? Or is it
Cave the Rock Johnson.
Cave the Rock Johnson? Poor sucker got blue paint.
Stop this. Cave the Rock Johnson. It's fantastic.
Beacon is a new game. It's a new top-down sci-fi shooter headed to Windows, Mac, and Xbox One. It's brought to you by a bunch of the Half-Life 2 modders. They call themselves Black Snow. You guys ever heard of them?
Black Snow?
Yeah.
What have they done? Or what
so
have they
a whole
made?
bunch of Half-Life 2 mods. Apparently they're very famous.
Like what kind of mod? Like, what's their like most popular thing? Do you know?
I do not know from this article. Unlike most games in the roguelike vein, Beacon will handle permanent death a little differently. Every time you die is an opportunity to recreate yourself, is the official pitch.
Wait,
So
what?
remake your character, if that makes any sense.
Every single time you die.
Every single time you die.
Like you have a chance or you have.
You have a chance.
That sounds kind of
Okay.
cool.
But why do I do that?
I don't know. You collect DNA from fallen enemies as you kill them.
Oh,
as you
okay,
kill
there
them.
you go.
You merge that DNA with your own DNA, and on death, generate an alternate version of yourself with the new DNA you've accumulated since the last time you died.
That sounds.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's decent.
I just meant like make a character.
No. It's
Wait.
So yeah, Beacon seems cool.
Okay.
The team of modders have called themselves Monothetic, which is the name of their studio, I guess. No release date as of yet. Lucas,
What's
Overwatch is coming May 24th to PC.
Oh boy, I'm so excited. Like, I can't
and
wait.
Consoles, sorry. It's coming to Xbox One and PS4 too.
I can't wait for the beta. I'm so
Open
excited.
beta will hit May 5th and run till May 9th
Yeah.
on all 3 platforms.
Yeah.
Overwatch Blizzards.
Yes.
What are they called?
Team-based shooter.
Okay.
A limited edition retail-only collector's edition is available for $130. If you want a giant visual source book, the soundtrack, and a giant statue of Soldier 76. Are you interested in collector's editions?
Personally, not really. Although, like, if I was super hyped for the game, like I was for Borderlands 2, then I would probably get the collector's edition. But otherwise, not really.
Otherwise, you can buy it for $40 digitally. Or the Origin edition of Overwatch for players who pre-order comes with skins for the 5 characters and Overwatch-themed content for several other Blizzard Entertainment games.
Oh boy.
Such as Heroes of the Storm and World of Warcraft.
There it is. That's what I was waiting to hear.
Pre-ordering on Xbox One and PS4 also entitles you to a 2-day head start for the open beta. So you can start on May 3rd instead of May 5th. And the Origin Edition is available for $60 instead of the original $40. So which version are you going to pick up, Lucas?
PC.
No, but which version?
Just the standard.
Base $40 version?
Because I mean, what does the extra edition give you?
Get 2 days into the beta early, 5 skins for each of the 5 players, and themes you can use in other Blizzard games like Heroes of the Storm and World of Warcraft.
I'd probably buy like the Heroes of the Storm skins separately. Otherwise, like I wouldn't like actually pay for the extra stuff. Like I mean, I'm not huge into the other Blizzard games. Like I played Hearthstone and like Heroes of the Storm every now and then, but I'm like not huge into them. Like I'm not like completely invested. So I wouldn't I don't see a reason for me to spend the extra money. But otherwise, I'm down to buy Overwatch, just the standard edition.
Are any of you other guys gonna pick up Overwatch?
Probably not.
Sean?
I want to try it out for sure.
You gonna get into the beta or buy the basic version?
I will probably wait for it to come out in full, see what other people think about it, and then would just buy the standard.
So not gonna check out the beta?
Nah, I'm not a fan of betas or early access of basically any kind.
Sniper Elite 4 is coming out this year on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. This time, we're in Italy, killing Nazis.
Yeah.
I enjoy Sniper Elite. It's fun. You get to slow down time as the bullet enters the body and like see all the destruction it wreaks. And it actually looks pretty good now. Sniper Elite 3 looks alright. Sniper Elite 2 looks like garbage, but Sniper Elite 4, pretty good. I've been wanting to play a World War shooter for several months now.
I mean, there's plenty of those.
Yeah, but like
sure.
a new one, you know.
Okay,
Something
fair.
fresh.
Something fresh. The Sniper Elite series has sold
Something
over
to-
10 million units worldwide.
Wow.
Microsoft has ceased development of Fable Legends and it might be closing down Lionhead Studios, the studio famous for making
Oh, God.
Fable,
No.
which is sad news.
I mean,
Fans of Fable and people wanting to check out Fable Legends.
Fable Legends was going to be cross-platform between Xbox One and PC, right?
Correct.
Yeah, like that would have been awesome. Why would they cancel that?
Apparently they didn't believe in what it was doing.
And that sucks.
Yeah. It's a bummer.
Yeah.
I personally didn't care about Fable Legends, or I played Fable 3 for a little bit.
Sorry.
I like the intro where it's a chicken. That was cool.
The whole game series to me was kind of meh.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be good work there.
Yeah.
Nintendo,'s partnership with Universal Parks and Resorts will bring Nintendo-themed attractions to Universal Studios starting in 2020.
Ooh.
Pretty
The
exciting.
$350 million project will take about as much space as the Wizarding World of Harry Potter already does at Universal Studios.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
And I went to Universal Studios in grade 6 to see the Harry Potter Wizarding World, and it's pretty massive. Like, you walk in, and the downtown is like the, what's the place?
Hogsmeade.
Diagon Alley.
No, not Diagon Alley.
It's
the other-
Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade. And you go in and buy butterbeer, and you go in and buy the jelly beans or whatever, and you can go stand in front of the Hogwarts Express. And
Every flavored bean.
if they do something like that for Nintendo, where you walk into the Mushroom Kingdom and
Oh
go
my
around,
god.
or you walk in,
Please not just be Mario.
Hold on.
or you walk
I feel
into
like-
Nintendo Land,
Yeah.
Central,
Nintendo
and
Land,
you go
yes.
to different Nintendo
Yes.
worlds from there.
Yes.
It's gonna be
Nintendo Land.
at least 75% Mario, if
Oh, yeah.
not more.
To start, because they expand, right?
Yeah.
Mario's where they'd want to start, and probably Zelda, and then from there move into like Star Fox and Metroid and stuff.
F-Zero.
F-Zero. Make an F-Zero roller coaster
That will be.
that breaks your neck.
Do a barrel roll.
Going at a hyper speed.
Did you just say do a barrel with
I-
F-Zero?
I did.
Okay, that's fair. Tony, you gonna go to
Brilliant.
Universal Studios to see Nintendo theme park?
I mean, if I'm already going there, then why not? But
Alright.
just to see that,
No.
it depends on what they have.
Wait, this is coming to America, right?
This is coming to the Universal Studios in
Isn't it only
Florida.
in Florida?
Is it actually coming to Florida?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where Universal Studios is.
I thought it was just the Japanese park.
Nope.
That's what I heard too. I
Well,
heard that
let me
there's-
fact check this.
I heard there's like Universal expanded in
Oh shoot,
Florida.
we were all correct and I am wrong. It will kick off in Osaka, Japan.
Oh,
the year
Yeah, because that
2020.
sounds a lot more like it. Like,
Sorry guys.
I could see them getting behind that.
There was something that saying Universal just bought a huge piece of new land. So,
But that
Who
won't be
knows?
till after 2020.
oh yeah, but I'm just saying, who knows what that's for?
Sorry everyone, coming to Japan. No news about Mario in the States.
Palmer tray.
disappoint.
Epic Games boss attacked Microsoft's Universal Windows platform. Tim Sweeney has stated that they are effectively telling developers you can use these window features only if you submit to the control of our lockdown Universal Windows platform ecosystem. They're curtailing users' freedom to install full-featured PC software and subverting the rights of developers and publishers to maintain a direct relationship with their customers. Essentially, Sweeney is accusing Microsoft and their platform of monopolizing the market on Windows 10, making it so that independent studios or publishers or people making software or games will have to go through Microsoft, which is not what he wants at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but I mean, still, Steam will still be a thing, right?
Steam will still be a thing. But what you got to think about is down the line, this could like snowball into like a world where Microsoft just has a monopoly on Windows games, and
But will people buy Windows computers at that point?
will people buy? You just ask if people will still buy Windows computers.
Okay, well, Windows operating system.
Yes.
Yeah, people will still buy Windows operating systems.
Yeah, but like, who want to play games? Switch. Like, I mean, I feel like they don't have a monopoly over the operating system at this point, at least.
Well, the worry is that they would soon.
But how will they get a monopoly over the operating system? If that happens, people will just go to Ubuntu.
No,
You really? You don't think so?
no, I don't think they would.
Like, if they want to do games, I mean, Steam already has like a huge market share of
Yeah.
PC gaming. Like, and Origin and Uplay have been trying to like kind of like take that back.
It's dying. I canceled it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Changing it to Ubisoft Club.
Which, I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen to the Uplay titles, but I mean, I'm hoping like, and Origin still has some market share. I mean, because titles like Battlefield 4 and 3, like they still do okay on PC. Like, they're still like not bad. I don't know. Like I don't see like Microsoft actually like taking. Like, I don't think they're gonna actually like gain a significant market share and like one to like surpass Steam or even Origin. Actually, I don't know about Origin, but definitely not Steam, or at least not for like a while.
This is just interesting. Someone high up at Epic Games, which is one of the most notable video game companies, accusing Microsoft of trying to monopolize the games market. Anywho, do you guys see the Super Famicom themed 3DS XL coming to Japan?
Yeah, dude.
Looks pretty freaking sweet. Check this out.
Yeah.
That's a photo.
We might be able to put this in a video.
So
Hopefully.
the
See if I can do that.
Bang! There it
Game
is.
Freak Gen 3 view.
Yeah,
That is
Oh, that's
is a
not
Photoshop, but it looked pretty
it
good.
looks pretty great.
Yeah.
Well, there it
Another-
is.
Another cool theme for 3DS. Pokemon Go is getting a live field test in Japan.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
That's the dream right
The
there.
hype is real.
So excited.
Did you see Pokemon Go canceled their GDC talk?
I mean, what were they gonna talk about?
They're gonna talk about how it's gonna work.
That, I mean, they would save that for E3 or something not developer focused. If they wanted to talk to consumers, they would not be choosing GDC.
Well, they would
The
just
Game
talk about
Developers Conference.
location-based mobile games.
I mean, they've already done that in the past. I mean, or at least Niantic, the company that's making Pokemon Go, has probably done that at GDC at some point. Early, I don't know.
Still a little interesting.
Yes.
I like this one. Speaking to Shaq News, Oculus VR founder Palmer Luckey talked about when they would bring Oculus support to Apple.
Oh.
They said at this point it's up to Apple. I mean, we'll do it when they make a good computer.
Ooh.
Bang.
Yep.
Yeah. Drops the mic, walks off the video. No Man's Sky officially has a release date of June 21st on PS4 and PC. It costs $69.99 Canadian. I'm guessing just adding $10 to every American price. 'Cause
At
that's
least
how
10.
games work in Canada now. It's a collector's edition that you can't get in Canada, so there's no point because I tried.
No.
Or
Okay.
there's another collector's edition that you can't get in Canada because I tried. Sucks to like games and to live in Canada.
God forbid, right?
There's a vinyl you can get if you live in the States. Again, not available in Canada. So basically, No Man's Sky say, if you're playing from Canada, we don't like you.
That'll be fun.
And we don't want your money.
Pretty much.
That's what
They
I'm
don't.
getting.
They don't need our money.
I'm getting here. And Mass Effect Andromeda has been delayed to 2017.
Oh no.
I was pretty hyped.
Really?
So Q4 2016, which is Q4 is the business term, which goes from like December to
Pretty much like seasons.
April?
Almost.
No, March. No, February.
December to April.
February.
December to February.
Yeah.
So EA's Q4 is now
Wait,
Titanfall
what?
2,
Really?
Battlefield 5,
It's wrong.
and
I
Mass
don't
Effect
think so.
Andromeda.
I don't think
Which
it's
is-
shown.
Sure, because it's
Pretty-
3 months.
That close together?
That close together. They're all scheduled for Q4 20.
So try to spread them out.
Would it
Yeah,
not
you
be
think so?
January,
But
February,
that's the
March?
way. That's the way it's laid out for them now, and I don't think you want to release 3 AAA games that close to each other.
It was like Tomb Raider came out next to a bunch of other AAA games.
They just got squashed. Came out the same day as
Yeah.
Fallout 4.
Yeah. Q4 is October to December.
October
Yeah.
to December.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Are
seasons.
you sure that's
That's
This
not
is business.
This is business Q.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
That's what. Yeah. The fourth tax quarter, 2016, begins on Saturday, October 1st, and ends on Saturday, December 31st.
Yeah.
So then Q4 2016.
Because like the way it works is it's like quarters, right? So the last quarter of the year would make sense that it ends on the last day of the year.
I thought business
December
quarters were
31st.
different than just dividing the year into 4 months.
Like unless they don't use tax quarters, I don't know.
Okay.
They use that.
Then,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, at
I
the
don't know.
moment,
I don't.
EA
Nintendo's-
needs to sort out their. Nintendo a Japanese company.
Yeah, so
They
that
do
that
everything.
might change it because Nintendo's is on ends February or January or something.
Regardless, EA has a lot of AAA games coming out in a small amount of time, and they should really think about that, or they might have another Tomb Raider on their hands. Well, not another Tomb Raider because they didn't do Tomb Raider, but yeah.
Same situation.
That's all the notable news from the last week.
Mm-hmm.
I have a topic of the show for you, gentlemen.
Do you?
I do. I want to talk about remastered games.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, have I got one.
Playing a collection of rare games on Xbox One. It's
Mm.
very timely. Do you guys like remastered games? If you do, which ones have you liked, or would you like to see?
All right. I want to go first.
Go ahead.
First of all, I prefer the term reimagined because they are truly a masterpiece. And this is me shamelessly fanboying over Ratchet and Clank PS4 coming out in
this
33
This
days.
is interesting because
It's more like a remake though.
it's a remake.
It's a reimagine.
I think there should be a difference term-wise from remaster to remake.
True. It is. It
Ratchet
is.
and
Yeah.
Clank is being rebuilt.
Yeah. It is. It
based
is
on
like.
the outline of the original game.
It is not the first game. Like they are stealing the theme and the style and obviously everything that makes up that franchise, but it is very much a new story mostly. There's a little bit of overlap, but it's mostly a completely new story and it's a completely new game, and they took all the lovable, amazing, fun features from the first one and are repackaging it with just brand new toys, and that is So
So
excited.
here's a question I have for you, Sean. Do you like remakes or do you like remasters?
I would say a remake would be more my style
Yeah.
because like remasters, it's nice and all, and if you're gonna do a remaster, don't try to market it as this brand new game kind of thing. Like, if that makes sense. So this is another really obscure example, but I'm also a huge fan of the Bloons Tower Defense games because I am a child, and they released a game and it was called Bloons Tower Defense Deluxe, and it was effectively Bloons Tower Defense 4.5, and they released it, and it sucked, and it was the best that they had done at the time, but they knew that it sucked and it just was bad. And I and everyone else who purchased it, when Bloons Tower Defense 5 came out, which was effectively not a remake but a remaster of it, they just gave it to us for free. And so I think that's kind of like, in my opinion, it's great developer practice, but obviously that's not feasible for everyone. But like, if you're gonna just fix something that was either broken or just old kind of thing, either don't sell it as a new title. So yeah, that's my opinion on the matter.
Okay. Lucas, what's your opinion on remakes versus remastering? What are your favorites?
I mean, I understand if it's like a remaster from like couple generations ago, like if they redid something like Mario Sunshine, but like if they did that, that'd be awesome. But if it's like The Last of Us remastered, that didn't need to come out at the beginning of the console cycle. Like that was not necessary.
I would challenge you on that because I think a lot of PlayStation 4 owners were previously Xbox 360 owners, and like there's statistics to back that up. So they wanted to take that game that defined PlayStation 3 and bring it to PS4 to show all these new owners what they could expect from the next generation on the PlayStation 4.
But like a lot of those like PS4 owners are also like PS3 owners. Like you own a PS3 and a PS4, right?
Yes.
So and you've played Last of Us on both?
Yes.
Like yeah, like that wasn't necessary. Like they could have that took like almost no effort. Well, I wouldn't say that. It took very little effort to create like the assets needed to create a fully HD release.
I bought it again to play with the new online community that the PS3 kind of lost when the game was getting old. So bringing it to PS4 added new people to play online with, which is not worth a $40 game, but
plus
still.
a console. Did you buy a PS4 just for Last of Us, or like
No,
that
I
was
bought
the
a
first? Was that the first title you got?
No, Last of Us didn't come out at the launch of the PS4.
Okay.
It came out a couple months. It came out in August of 2013, I think. Of 2014, sorry. So it was about 8 months later.
Oh, okay.
It was not a PS4 launch game. I bought a PS4 to play
What?
Killzone, maybe? No, I didn't finish that. I bought a PS4 because I'm a guy who plays games, I guess, a lot.
I mean, I play a lot of games and I
That's
don't
true.
own
That's true.
Sony hardware, even though I kind of should.
I don't know, Lucas. I don't know why I bought a PS4, honestly.
Fair.
On launch day, I guess I didn't really need to.
Like
You got that knack
Ooh.
from the mind that brought you the PlayStation 4, Mark Cerny. Comes knack. A tech demo in
See,
Pixel.
like
In a, what's it called?
for
Lots of small particle physics there.
for remakes and remasters, like I really hope that the industry doesn't like follow the trend of like, oh, let's just remake games that we released last gen and sell that as like 60 frames a second like HD remakes at full price with like all the stuff you wanted, like Master Chief. Like, okay, well,
Master Chief Collection is much different than
no, not Master Chief. I meant to say Handsome Collection. The Borderlands Handsome Collection.
I think games that combine games into one package are a lot different than just
Yeah,
a definitive
that's true,
edition
yeah.
of a game that already came out.
Like Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider Definitive Edition was not necessary. They should have taken all that time into making the second Tomb Raider either come out sooner to avoid Fallout or just be better than it was. They did not need to commit. A lot of times it's done out of house too. So like The Last of Us remastered was Bluepoint, not Naughty Dog. So they didn't even lose any manpower or hours on that. And Bluepoint's made a name for themselves in making next-gen ports of other games. a lot of times it's not the studio themselves making it.
But like then studios will realize, oh hey, we could just like save like a bunch of money and just create push this re-release, this HD remake, and then like or like publishers. I mean, like they'll just push those more instead of like newer projects. But although it's a new console cycle, and I don't think they actually do that. But yeah. Aside from that, I like.
Do you like them? Do you like remasters?
I like remasters from like a couple generations ago, but otherwise.
So you wouldn't feel good about buying Twilight Princess HD?
No,
No.
not really. No.
But Wind Waker HD.
Wind Waker HD, yes, because like that's like it kind of it didn't honestly need a remake because I mean the graphic style of the game itself like helped it stand the test of time to an extent.
Right.
Like I mean it looked great.
It looks incredible.
It looks great then, and it looks even better now.
The fast
That's-
sale, Lucas. The
well-
fast sale.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think it's worth playing that game over again.
No.
I haven't played either of them, so I can't say, but I
Yeah.
feel like that's-
Wind Waker HD was my first time playing Wind Waker, and I liked it a lot. Toyin, what's your opinion on remakes versus remasters, and what's some of your favorites?
Well, yeah, I played The Last of Us Remastered, even though I played the PS3 one too, just because I really like the game.
Yeah.
But I think they should only do it with like older games or games that are like really popular that they know a lot of people might not have played.
So Grand Theft Auto on PS4 and Xbox One, Grand Theft Auto 5.
That one,
They added first person and a whole bunch of new.
I still see that more of a remake than a remaster.
Yeah.
Because like, if you look at it, not even just the textures, but it looks like they are building that whole game on the side while they're doing the PS3 one. Like
Well, I would say they were building the PC one on the side.
Yeah,
The
that was
PC
what I
game
meant.
came out like a year later, didn't it?
Yeah.
Almost. The PC version of Grand Theft Auto 5 was super delayed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For the most part, it's okay, but like I've seen sometimes where they're just doing it for no reason. Like also Deadpool. I remember
Deadpool
came out a while ago.
Dishonored.
Oh,
Are they
Tomb
remaking
Raider.
Deadpool?
They already did.
They already did. It's out.
And they
It's
sold it for
live
full
on
price. It's the
PS4.
exact same game.
Yeah.
And the game
Wow.
is like not that good.
No, it's not.
Jeez.
Robert, what do you feel?
Okay, so it's for me if I play the original, for me to buy a remake or a remaster, it's gotta have different gameplay. I feel like the only one I've actually bought would be Pokemon, like a Pokemon remaster, which the only reason I got
Omega Ruby?
well, but the other one,
Alpha
Alpha,
Sapphire.
Sapphire, yeah. The only reason I got Alpha Sapphire was because of the new battle system. The Sapphire, the moves were not balanced very well, and there's not much variation in a lot of the moves. But then they've fixed that since then, and so I felt like it was a decent purchase, only because of the new move system. That's the only reason I got that game. Yeah, but I do like remakes and remasters because sometimes games get hard to find, and then if you're missed a game that originally came out and you're wanting to try it, it's a good way of acquiring it. So I agree with making them.
It's interesting that you bring that up because a lot of people defend remasters of games because preserving games is really hard because they are so closely linked to the technology they released on. So remasters, especially digital remasters, or remasters that are available digitally, ensure that games will be preserved.
Yeah.
Which I personally am totally remaster any game you want, sell it for whatever you want. Just I don't think you can make money reselling Deadpool on PS4 and Xbox One for $70.
Yeah.
Anyway, this has been Games Are Hard, episode 4 from the Brantford Game Zone here at Laurier Brantford. Thank you so much for joining us. We'd love to hear your thoughts on anything we discussed here, what remakes you like, what your opinion on remakes and remasters are. Leave them in the comments below. I'm Stephan Reilly, this is Roberto, this is Toyin, this is Toyin Oteri,
Yeah.
and this
Brilliant.
is Lukas Peters, this is Sean Harrison. We love him. Have yourselves a fantastic day.
Merry Christmas.